Hello, and a very happy new year to you all. Welcome to the first Poetry Pea of the year, and incredibly, the opening episode of our 9th season. As always, I'm so glad you're here. Before we begin, I want to say a heartfelt thanks to everyone who supports the podcast through membership or buying us a coffee. Your generosity genuinely keeps Poetry Pea going, and it means more than I can ever properly express. I also want to remind you or tell you that I made rather a big announcement in our latest newsletter. If you're on our mailing list and didn't receive it, do check your spam or junk folders. You really don't want to miss this one. If you're not on the mailing, why not? But you can sign up. The announcement is going to be made again, and the big news is only available through our newsletter. Now then, today I have some original poetry for you from our final video prompt of 2025, which was lovingly curated by Kathleen Tice. Many thanks for that, Kathleen. I loved your choices. There's been a brand new video prompt up since the beginning of January, so do pop over to our YouTube channel and take a look. And now for a small but crucial housekeeping note. If you'd like to submit a poem, 1, 3 or 17 of them, please leave it, or them, in the comments beneath the video. That really is the only way to submit to the YouTube prompt. I've genuinely lost count of the number of poets who send their prompt poems directly to me. And while I admire the enthusiasm, my patience, never my strong suit, is becoming decidedly unpoetic. Right then, let's hear some poetry. Red beak amongst the berries, falling snow. Red beak amongst the berries, falling snow. Rohan Boutel. Winter rain, the white silence in that seed. Winter rain, the white silence in that seed. Lakshmi Iyer. One lone bird, singing of berries, a snow-swept sky. One lone bird, singing of berries, a snow-swept sky. An orange beak, the brightest colour within the snow. An orange beak, the brightest colour within the snow. And both of those poems were by Joanna Ashwell. First snow, a flurry of birds among the berries. First snow, a flurry of birds among the berries. Janet Ruth. Forage season. A golden cardinal drives off his mate. Forage season. A golden cardinal drives off his mate. Joe McInnery. Crossing the line, a chickadee competes for wild berries. Crossing the line, a chickadee competes for wild berries. In a snowstorm, the cardinals claim to a cache of berries. In a snowstorm, the cardinals claim to a cache of berries. Both those poems were by Kim Clue. Bleached out landscape, A cardinal offers a splash of gold. Bleached out landscape. A cardinal offers a splash of gold. Snow shrouds the berries. Song of the cardinal. Snow shrouds the berries. Song of the cardinal. Both those poems were by Melissa Dennison, who incidentally will be along in the not too distant future, I hope, to read some of her poetry to us. Wintering, the waxwing finds a rowan tree. Wintering, the waxwing finds a rowan tree. Clodagh O'Connor. It's a bit like a tongue twister, that one. You try saying it out loud. But I do enjoy the alliteration. Thanks, Clodagh. On a bare branch, filigree gold spotted, calm in chaos. On a bare branch, filigree gold spotted, calm in chaos. Cardinals come, waiting for scarlet berries to fall. Cardinals come, waiting for scarlet berries to fall. Both those poems by Sarah Mahina Cavello. Snowflakes. A cardinal's song warms my day. Snowflakes. A cardinal's song warms my day. Winter tangle. The cardinal sings through every storm. Winter tangle. The cardinal sings through every storm. Nina Singh. Frosted berry, in the cardinal's beak, the seasons within. Frosted berry, in the cardinal's beak, the seasons within. Anne Alexander. Winter exhibition. Cadmium red for the cardinal's beak. Winter exhibition. Cadmium red for the cardinal's beak. Marion Clark. Frozen berries. The cardinal's song fills the sky. Frozen berries. The cardinal's song fills the sky. Fatma Zora Habis. Tree ornament. A cardinal shakes the icing from the branches. Tree ornament. A cardinal shakes the icing from the branches. David Cox. Now you might remember from last time, it was a while ago I know, but I said that I was going to try and bring you some poetry from the poets who edit and curate here at Poetry Pea. And this time I have some poetry from Kathleen Tice, who of course curated this week's podcast choices. Daybreak. Under the dog's paws, a crunch of snow. Daybreak. Under the dog's paws, a crunch of snow. And that one was from the Poetry Pea Journal 3/24. Black night. The gold in the maple disappears. Black night. The gold in the maple disappears. And that's from Poetry Pea Autumn 2021. And you know, thinking about it, and I have a few of Kathleen's other poems in my mind, she's a great one for using colour in her haiku. Something I must concentrate on myself. I'm not sure I use colour that much. Thanks, Kathleen. And thank you so very much for joining me today. Don't you think Kathleen did a splendid job? And of course, so did all the poets who put pen to paper for the prompt. Or should I say typed their little wonders into the comments. You can, of course, read all the submitted poems over on YouTube and join in the pleasure of discovering just how many excellent poems one prompt can inspire. And while you're there, do write some poetry for this month's monster prompt. Go on, you know you want to. Do join me next week for some golden poetry. Those of you who've read the newsletter will know exactly what I'm hinting at, I hope. And if you haven't read it, or you're not on the mailing list, well, you know what you have to do. Until next week, keep writing. Oh, and don't forget to pop over to the website and explore all those resources waiting for you there, and check out the submission diary. Forewarned is forearmed, don't they say? Or something like that. Ciao!